Well, we are out here at the Spokane County Fair. That starts today. It goes through the 20th, and a lot of exciting things going on at the fair. A beautiful weekend for it as well. Those temperatures today in the 80s, 88 degrees for our high, sunny skies and warm conditions. Overnight lows will be in the 50s, clear skies and light winds as well. Now, all these warm temperatures are due to that high pressure that's built over the region. That's taking those temperatures well above average. We'll be 92 degrees for our high tomorrow. That will be our warmest day. And enjoy this weekend, because what's going to happen next is that low pressure system is going to start breaking down that ridge. That's going to bring us some chances of showers to start out our work week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we have chances of showers nearly every day. Looks like the rainiest day will be on Wednesday. Temperatures in the 60s, dropping even into the 50s one day, so a much cooler week ahead. So enjoy this very beautiful weather. And again, we are at the Spokane County Fairgrounds, and I'm joined by Deputy Chief Andy Hale. Yes, and we were talking about, this is the anniversary of September 11th.
14 years ago. In fact, it was a day very similar to what we're experiencing. It was a clear day. It was early in the morning. People were going to work and going about their normal lives. And responders were going about their normal lives. Law enforcement officers, EMS, firefighters. And then the tragedies occurred. And this country, I think, has been forever changed. And I know that the responder community, which comprised of law enforcement, fire, emergency medical services, emergency managers, and etc., our lives have been changed forever. It changed the dynamic of what our job is all about. And it changed to a positive in that we are better at working together in partnerships to be able to respond to any type of an event. And but today's a day to honor, to respect, to give gratitude for a lot of people who selflessly gave their lives in the tragic events of 9/11 14 years ago.
And Andy, we were also talking about how, it was 14 years ago, but those effects are still with us today. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Oh, they certainly are. There's statistics that show that at least 1,400 people who lived in lower Manhattan have died as a direct result of the exposure to the carcinogens and so forth, and the ash and the debris. Over 1,400 responders have been have died since 9/11, and those are the individuals who are out there in the rubble piles, who are in the tunnels, and the recovery efforts. And it has a lasting impact, and it also has a lasting impact on all the families of the civilians and the responders.
And of course, we've done some things as a community, as a country, to memorialize those responders. And you were actually talking about this. Can you explain to me what this is?
Well, on the 10th anniversary of 9/11, which was, in 2011, a group of firefighters in Spokane organized a climb for the memorial of the 343 firefighters who perished in the World Trade Center towers. And so there were 343 firefighters who made the climb, 110 floors. And so each of those firefighters was given a placard and a name of a firefighter and a picture and a little bit of a story as to who that individual was. And it's personalized. And so I had the privilege of carrying firefighter Edward James Day, who worked on Ladder 11, who was in one of the towers when the tower collapsed. And forever, I'll be carrying this with me as a tribute to the selfless sacrifice that he made.
Very important day to remember. Anything else that you'd like to add, Andy?
I think that, there's a lot of lessons learned in 9/11, and one of the things in this area that I've come to appreciate is that we have come together, law enforcement, fire, and the emergency medical services, to work more collaboratively together, to work as partners, and that didn't necessarily exist back in that day. And we've done a lot to improve our ability to work in a seamless manner to address any of the emergency issues that people have in this community. And it's a privilege to be able to give recognition to those individuals who gave civilians, military, and emergency responders back on 9/11/2001.
All right, thanks so much for being with us, Andy.
Absolutely.
And of course, today is Patriot Day at the fair. All military personnel have free entry into the fair. And of course, we'll have more on that tonight on KXLY4 News.